week kind of about you guys so far during this part of the week?
Yeah, we're kind of in improvement mode in every phase. Got some good work in the weight room, conditioning, especially just everything kind of always trying to improve.
Kind of back like fall camp, or what are you kind of doing? What are you looking for kind of this
A
week?
little bit like fall camp. Yeah, we're getting more reps with everybody, going against each other, trying to get speed on speed as much as possible, and then with a little bit of an eye toward Arizona in terms of thought process, but not really game planning until we'll fully finish that tomorrow. Finish that fully tomorrow. I'm sorry?
Does that make practice any more intense when guys are going more against each other and discuss?
It can be, yeah. We had some really good work today. Did a bunch of no huddle situations, not no huddle, end of game, end of half situations. Yeah. Every play. As a matter of fact, we didn't huddle once today. But end of game and end of half situations, trying to get as much situational work as possible, both for coaches and players. Really hammering on communication. We got a couple Hail Mary situations, which were great. We had, a play very similar to the end of the Cal Arizona game. I tried to tell they sacked him, but tried to let it play out, just get the ball out, and it got tipped 3 times, and Jonathan Lloyd, I think, caught it in the end zone. And so it was just one of those things you can't manufacture those things enough.
What are some pros and cons of a bye week earlier in the year like you have right now?
You have to make it the best. Scheduling, we have no real control over in a lot of ways, and so whatever it is, we're going to make the best of it.
How many young guys is you're playing? You've talked about, the Devons and the guys you expected, and then some of the linemen too. Is this a good time for it that you can kind of get those guys a little bit more reps with all the young guys you're going with?
Sure, well, some of the old guys need a lot of reps too. That was one of the things at Washington State. It was a lot of the veteran, quote unquote, veteran guys trying to I don't know, do too much or think too much that led to some hesitation. But yeah, anytime you can get additional reps mid-season, that's not a bad thing without the game right on the horizon.
What's the freshman schedule like this week? Aren't they doing some sort of orientation movement sort of thing too?
Yep. They had a really good summer, an excellent summer, academically. Really excited about those guys on and off the field. They did a great job, and then a bunch of them are playing a ton, and so that's just that much more on their plate. And then just trying to get everybody oriented as much as possible, as best as possible, because it's school's going to hit, and it's the free time is out the window.
It's got to kind of time up bye week perfectly for them in that sort of sense with kind of this stuff going on this week.
Right. It does. Yeah. That is a way to again you can kind of take a deep breath a little bit, focus on academics a lot, and then that kind of it goes from scrimmage to for real and academically next week.
Have they been full on practicing this week, or have they had?
Okay. That's what we've been trying to get them used to is the transition, not only physically, from here to get to class on time, but just there's the psychology of being you can be a great student and a great football player.
Mark, do you replay that first play from scrimmage last season against Arizona?
That was a fluky thing. It was amazing. That was a hard game to watch in a lot of ways. I have kind of I don't know if it's a superstition or a pattern of how I watch film, and I always end up watching our game against our the opponent we're playing from the previous year last, and boy, that was hard to watch. And starting with the first play, the ball was about the 40-something, 40 on the plus side of it. We're in great shape. We get a really positive gain, and volleyball set it to the other team. So that was not our best start. Among other guys on the same play that had some issues, but a bunch of stuff that just snowballed into a defeat.
Do you talk about it, or do you just try to exercise it?
Oh, I think you have to do both. It's you have to learn from it certainly, and part of that is taking the bits and pieces from everything, kind of mashing that all together in the off season. Take the positives and exercise the demons. But our guys can't do anything but watch that a few times this week, just because that's the commonality of the opponent.
How was Bears transition from defense to offense?
He's working hard. You know, that's a tough one, especially this time of year, and the guy that just hasn't played a ton of offense. But he's working hard. He's done some really good things. He's got a really nice natural finish to him, which that's sometimes the hardest thing to teach those guys is just, you know, either they're thinking too much about their technique or hesitating because of assignment, you know, whatever it is. But he does a nice job of just grunting through it.
Has he played offensive tackle before, or is this new for him?
It's new recently. I mean, he had played a little bit back in the day. He's always been a big dude, but yeah, he's working hard.
You gonna be able to watch any football tonight? Or are you gonna watch any football in UCLA?
I'll try to watch tonight. Yeah, we've had a little bit of extra game planning time, and so going to kick everybody out tonight. And then a bunch of guys are still not back from recruiting yet, and then tomorrow tighten up the game plan.
Is there any difference for you maybe watching something live versus like watching the tape later on?
I don't know. It's a good question. I don't really know it any other way. From in what respect?
I mean, let's say you turn on the UCLA game. Are you going to be watching it from like a coach's standpoint, or are you going to be watching it from?
Yeah, you kind of watch everything from a coach's standpoint. You know, you're looking at alignments and, you know, okay, hey, we can do this later, or what, you know, whatever. Or, hey, we recruited that guy. Or, you know, you kind of always have that going. But you always get the knowledge of the broadcasters, right? They know everything. So it's always 100%.
Are you looking forward to getting your assistants back to help you with practice?
Sure. I think our guys did a great job these past few days of you know, self-policing or whatever the right word is of tempo, of, you know, fundamentals, all those things. And then we have a bunch of guys, whether it's the support staff, the GAs, all those guys did a great job too.
What did you accomplish during this couple bye-week practices?
Well, hopefully we got smarter, got healthier, got a little bit of a jump on the game plan, and you know, hopefully a little bit healthier.
Healthier, O-line included?
Yeah, hopefully. Yeah, hopefully everywhere.
Day perhaps?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Who's healthier than the week before?
AJ. His liver is a little healthier.
Sorry to jump in late, but how do you talk about on Sunday how you do more mental things this week than physical? What do some of those forms take when you're trying to get guys healthier?
Walkthroughs, meetings, film, you know, talks. Just getting guys all on the same page. You know, a lot of our issues last week were the veteran guys thinking too much, overanalyzing, and that doesn't work. You know, now you're 2 steps behind. And so, you know, just confidence in some of the less experienced guys and move forward. All right. Thanks.